Alright, welcome back. As I said, I am back. I've started my career at Huddersfield Town. The journey is here, and as you can see, I've got my name ready, I've got my kit ready, I've got the number. The number 16 is one of my favourite numbers. Nange'S not my last name if no one knows, it's just a nickname. But I'm putting it on the kit. Let's just see how this goes. We need to customise the stuff. We've got the boots ready, we've got the kit ready, we've got the tight kit. Can't get untucked, I have to play a game for that, but I've got the shirt ready, gotta keep warm, it's England. I can't be cold like that. But I was raring and ready to go. I was honestly ready to go. Like, never been more excited to actually play football for once. So, getting this opportunity, it was big, it was massive, but we had to start the training. This is what I picked through. We start with the dribbling. So, you know, I'm a winger. It makes sense. That's what I've got to be focusing on. So let's go. I've got to take on these players. I don't actually know who I'm facing because no one told me who I was going up against. But they're big people and they're putting me up to it. I'm pretty sure that's Lauren de Poitre. How did I not realise that? But anyway, it wasn't easy. I'll admit. It wasn't easy. Like, this is probably the hardest training session I've ever done. The first one, to get in it, it was hard. But this, I'm up against the big boys. I'm against them. Like, this was no easy thing. I had to actually go up against it. But if I want to make it to football, that's what I've got to do. So anyway, we're going to crossing, and obviously, I didn't need to show you the whole thing. I was that good. Like, I was that good. Look, excellent. Again, smashing it. Just passing and, well, attacking scenarios. That's basically what it is. I'm going to be involved in that. That was a great involvement. Me and Meunier linking up. Well, that was not so good. That was, got to show the bad points. It wasn't that good. Definitely didn't retry it 3 times. It's alright. It's fine. But that was not too bad. 2 A's, 2 C's and D. It's alright, but I thought from that point on I'll sim it, just because, yeah, and then it didn't work out. Simming, let's not talk about the simming, but I got picked for the starting 11. That was good enough to get picked. I'm playing Kagala, I don't know how you say that name, like when Wagner told me, I had no idea. But, team is looking slightly decent. Maybe it's strong enough to actually go up against it. Let's go. This is a tournament, remember. So playing at San Siro, and San Siro is a legendary stadium. AC Milan, Inter Milan, you know, I prefer AC Milan, I don't really care. I'm playing for Huddersfield Town, I'm in a cup competition, it's a friendly competition, but hey ho. So we're starting, and I think we had a great start in this game, like we were very attacking in it. It was typical Town football, into the chance that that happened, and you know, it's my first shot ever, so you've got to allow me for it, but really, we were making the attacking chances, then nothing else afterwards, but it was promising. It was good, and I was happy with it. I was trying to take it easy. I wasn't really trying to, you know, just force like sick moves or try and dribble for everyone. But I will say, a lot of the play came from the left. Like, the play was coming on my side of the pitch. People were recognising the talent, and I was getting utilised. And I wasn't going extreme, wasn't doing skill moves, but it worked out. Chances were coming thick and fast. We weren't really taking them though. I won't lie. Like, not many shots went on target, but I was getting in tight situations there, and these chances we really should have put away. I was doing everything I could. I didn't want to try and be greedy or anything, but I tried to take some shots, get something on target. I was upset because that was like one of the first shots on target we've had. But this is a good play, laying it through, and you think, oh, he's just knocked him down with his elbow. That's a pen. Like, I was trying to create everything I could in this game, everything I could. But then, you know, I really don't know what he was doing. I don't know why he thought, oh, we've had literally no shots on target, let's Penenka it. But at half time, as you can see, the comments are all looking well. Like, Wagner's happy with that. They're starting to get into the game a bit more. They've realised, like, we're a threat, but they can capitalise. So we really have to go at it. We're taking them all on again, and the chances are coming harder. We're getting closer to the goal. That's the key here. Like, I'm trying to take them on. Like, alright, I may have made a stupid decision now. I was getting a bit impatient. But we even brought my on. That's how desperate we were to get the win. Well, desperate. Well, we wanted the win either way. I was getting in a nice situation here. Setting up. I got tackles. And again, it's the same, really. Like, honestly, this game was pretty stale after, like, we got in the final third. We couldn't do very much. But the comments from the manager, they were looking well. I got 7.4. I'll take that. Shirt untucked. I'll take all of that. That is very good for me. It's very key. And yeah, like I said, the only thing was me losing a bit of possession. The shots were a bit bad from the whole team overall. But we're going to the next game. I'm picked again. Again, I can't say this team's name. I think they're from Turkey, but the team is kind of similar. It's strong. Let's go. Into the second game. Back at San Siro again, as apparently all the games are now at San Siro. I don't know why. I know it's in Italy. But this team was a lot tougher. Like, this team was probably one of the hardest, no, the hardest we faced. Like, so far, obviously, we've only played 2 games. But we were showing up a bit more than normal. We were on our attacking game, but it took us too long to get into it. And they exploited that the second it was up, and as you can see, that's too easy to score. Like, we haven't done anything yet, and they've just torn us apart. We wasn't in the game yet. We couldn't get in the game. Like, all we wanted to do was like slow the game down, get the possession. You know how Town play, and I was used to that. It took us too long, and to be honest, I was a bit more of a novice in this game. Great chance here, and I fluffed it. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to go for a skill shot, and I don't know why. I should have just simply headed it in. But I made it up. Like, I settled down. It took us a while. We're at half time now. But I made some nice link-up passing play. Took a chance. Saw a gap. Have a shot. And it's in. That's a beautiful finish. Beautiful finish. Bar. And it won't posting in. But that's just the best goal to score. Post, crossbar. I was gassed. I can hear the fans. I know that we're away. But I can hear our fans. And Quana just dragged me down. And I don't know why he dragged me down like that. That was a bit abusive. But what a goal. What a goal. And we were back in it. We were definitely back in it, but we knew that wasn't over because we saw they took many shots and tore us apart within about 18 minutes. So we was running at them, taking many chances. This is a great ball. I wasn't expecting that, but Kachunga fluffed his lines a little bit there. But that was great. We were showing intent to like go and score, but they wasn't exactly letting off either. They weren't. So we had to defend, including me. I had to actually show defensive capabilities. That was a solid header from someone who's not that tall. But we were running at them. Great challenge from Nange. Great challenge from Nange. That is still me. I don't know why I'm saying that. But me and Congolo, I'm not going to lie, had a nice link up. Like, we had to defend together. And we broke away and started some attacks. This was annoying. I didn't get the ball. I don't know why no one saw me. But you know what? We had the draw. And yeah, but it was too tough. It was too tough. Like, that, I was scared for my life that we just thrown all of that away. But it looked pretty likely that we're going to get another draw. We wasn't good enough on the defence. We was good on the attack, but the defence, we got torn apart. So that pretty deserved. 8.0 is my best game ever though. The best game I've ever done, obviously, second only. Manager showed some good feedback. Like, I was happy with that. I was generally happy. I was happy I got a goal. Like, showed I had a good impact in the team. The table is looking pretty tight. And realistically, we could draw, but then we don't know what the other team does. So realistically, we need the win to get into the knockouts. And I'm in the starting 11 again. So he's trusting me with that. I think I've done well. Again, this team is last, so we was hyped, but we still have to work hard. So what do you think we're going to do? We're going to work hard, we're going to go at it. This is the last game. This team should be easy to beat. It should be easy. As I said, we were hyped, but I don't know. What does that mean in football? Nothing really makes sense in football. So we're going at them, but you're going to see some typical Town football. We're having the few chances we get, but eventually we just got to the final third and couldn't get past most of them. Like, we got forwards, and that's it. Like, we was here. We kind of had to just like pass around and hope for the best and hope that our gap had merged. But it never really did. Not at first anyway. I tried to pop any shot I could. And yeah, like, I got given a nice try, but even I don't think that was that nice. Really, I was just trying to clutch at straws here. We're already this halfway into the game. And still, like, look how many people they've got behind the ball. They want the point, even though it really does nothing for them. They should be going for a win. Yeah, it was just really hard. Really tough to break down. We couldn't do anything. Like, this was a good chance. Really good chance. That should have been the win. Like, that goal, they would have stayed defensive. We would have got that goal. That really should have been the win. But we tried to build on that. We really tried to get in that front. We're stuck in the final third, outside their box. That was pretty much where we played the whole game at. Plenty of shots. Plenty on target. Just no goals. Like, that was it. That's all they had to shoot with. We just couldn't get through him. It was really frustrating. I made this nice run. I couldn't do it. It was really tough. Like, we had so few chances that when a chance came, it was like we wasn't ready yet. We should be ready. It's Premier League level, but we wasn't. So I really just threw everything in. Kitchen sinks were thrown at this point. Like, they wasn't attacking, so we were free to just chuck everything forward. And still, nothing all game. Like, there was nothing we could salvage from this. We just kept bombarded them. I tried everything I could, and I'll admit, clinicality was a little bit hit and miss. Like, we've had plenty of shots, plenty on target. This time we just didn't score any. Like, it wasn't like we missed. So yeah, the game wound down. They had a final thing which really scared us, because we thought if we've let them through at the last minute to do that, pretty scary. This was the last chance of the game, and like, we broke through. And yeah, you'd think we've gonna go on and score this. You think we've got a good chance here at the last minute, but you know, we're still not gonna get through, are we? Because they've got 6 men in the way. It was frustrating. You could probably hear it in my voice. It was pretty frustrating to like just play. But that's it. And if you guess 3 points was needed, we only got 1. It wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. The comments were good. It was an average game. The stats were good, but it just wasn't enough to get us out. Let's not get downbeat about that. Let's not get downbeat about the pre-season. We worked hard and we've shown our qualities. All we can do now is get back, train hard, and I was pretty hyped to do that. I was pretty hyped for the Premier League season to arrive, and then I see this in the news. I see him being announced at the club when I'm going to training, and he's a left mid. He's a left mid, left winger, whatever you want to call it. It's competition. More competition, and to be honest, that excites me. But it does put my starting 11 position in doubt if it was even in contention at all. But Crystal Palace is coming up. All I've got to do is train hard. That's all I can do to give myself any opportunity to start in that position. Hopefully David picks me. If not, I'll work hard until he does. But that is it for the first one. Leave a like if you enjoyed this first episode. Commentating was a bit edgy, I know, but you know, subscribe if you're new. More of this soon. I'll see you all guys in the next video, and see ya!